Have you ever eaten fish because you believed it was protecting your heart, your brain, and your memory after 60? Most of us have. We were told fish is healthy. Fish is better than red meat. Fish is good for the heart. Fish helps the brain. And in many cases, that is true. But here is what many older adults are never told. Not every fish works the same way inside an aging body. After 60, your kidneys may filter more slowly. Your liver may process toxins more carefully. Your blood vessels may become less flexible. Your digestion may slow down. And if you take medication for blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, kidney problems, or blood thinning, your body may react differently to certain foods than it did years ago. So the real question is not, is fish healthy? The real question is, which fish is safe for my body now? Because the wrong fish may bring in more mercury, sodium, inflammatory fats, or hidden contaminants than your body can comfortably handle. And the right fish may support your brain, your heart, your muscles, your bones, and your independence. This is not your fault. You were simply trying to make a healthy choice. You were choosing fish because you wanted to stay strong. You wanted to keep your memory sharp. You wanted to protect your heart. You wanted to age with more confidence. That is a good thing. But today, I want to help you choose more wisely. We will look at 4 fish older adults should be careful with. Then we will look at 4 better fish options that are cleaner, safer, and much more supportive after 60. And remember, if you take blood thinners, heart medication, blood pressure medication, or you have kidney disease, diabetes, or liver problems, talk to your doctor before making big changes to your diet. Because this video is not about fear. It is about clarity. Let's begin with the first fish many seniors believe is healthy. Farmed tilapia. Tilapia looks harmless. It is light. It is mild. It is cheap. And because it is fish, many people assume it must be a smart choice. But after 60, the details matter. Some farmed tilapia may be raised in crowded conditions. And depending on where it comes from, the quality can vary a lot. Some farmed tilapia may be fed low-cost diets that make the fish lower in omega-3 fats and higher in omega-6 fats. Now, omega-6 is not automatically bad. Your body needs some of it. But when your diet has too much omega-6 and not enough omega-3, it may contribute to inflammation. And inflammation is something many older adults are already trying to manage. Stiff joints, heart concerns, blood sugar problems, circulation issues, brain fog. These are not always caused by one food, but the wrong foods can add pressure to a body that is already working harder. So if tilapia is your usual fish, do not panic. Just upgrade when you can. Choose rainbow trout. Choose sardines. Choose wild salmon. Choose Pacific cod. The safer swap is much simpler than you think. And the next fish is even more common in American kitchens. Tuna. Tuna has been trusted for decades. Tuna sandwiches. Tuna salad. Tuna casserole. Tuna with crackers. It is easy, affordable, and high in protein. For many seniors living alone, it feels like the perfect quick meal. But after 60, tuna deserves caution. Especially albacore tuna, big A tuna, and large tuna steaks. The main concern is mercury. Large fish live longer. They eat smaller fish. And over time, mercury can build up in their bodies. When you eat high mercury fish often, that mercury may slowly build up in your body too. And after 60, your brain and nervous system may be more sensitive to that exposure. For some older adults, too much mercury may affect memory, mood, balance, concentration, or nerve health. And here is where many people get confused. They think because tuna is not fried, it must be completely safe. But that is not always true. What looks healthy can still affect your brain after 60. This does not mean you can never eat tuna again. But it does mean tuna should not become a daily habit. If you do eat tuna, choose light tuna more often than albacore. Keep portions moderate. And rotate with lower mercury fish. Your brain does not need the same fish every day. It needs steady, clean nutrition. Quick check-in. If this is helpful, comment 1 so I know you are with me. Now let's talk about a fish with a name that can mislead many people. Mackerel. This one is tricky, because some mackerel can be a good choice. but one type should be handled with real caution. King mackerel. Atlantic mackerel is usually smaller and can be a better option. King mackerel is different. It is a large predator fish, and because of that, it may contain much higher mercury levels. That matters after 60. Mercury exposure can quietly and slowly affect the nervous system. It may contribute to brain fog, tremors, numbness, mood changes, or changes in concentration. And if you already have high blood pressure, heart disease, kidney concerns, or liver issues, this is not a risk worth taking lightly. The hidden problem is the label. At a restaurant or market, you may only see the word mackerel, but not all mackerel is the same. So ask. If it is king mackerel, skip it. Choose sardines, salmon, trout, cod, or Atlantic mackerel instead. Small question, big protection. And the next fish may surprise you, because it often looks like the safest budget choice. Imported catfish. Catfish is soft. It is easy to chew. It is affordable. And for many older adults, it feels like a simple, gentle protein. But the concern is not catfish itself. The concern is where it comes from and how it was raised. Some imported catfish may come from farms with weaker quality controls. In crowded farms, disease can spread more easily. That may lead to more antibiotic use. Some fish may also be exposed to polluted water or chemical residues. That does not mean every piece of catfish is dangerous. But it does mean older adults should be selective. After 60, your kidneys and liver may not clear unwanted substances as efficiently as before. Your immune system may also be more vulnerable. So if you enjoy catfish, choose U.S.-raised catfish when possible. Look for a clear source. Do not buy fish only because it is cheap. Because cheap food can become expensive if it costs your health. Even better, rotate in cleaner options like cod, trout, sardines, or wild salmon. Now here is the good news. You do not have to stop eating fish. Fish is not the enemy. The right fish can be one of the most powerful foods on your plate after 60. It can support your heart. It can feed your brain. It can help protect your muscles. It can support your bones. And it can give your body steady nutrition without complicated dieting. So let's move from warning to hope. Here are 4 better fish options for many older adults. First, sardines. Now, I know sardines may not look exciting. They are small. They often come in a little can, and many people walk right past them in the store. But for people over 60, sardines are one of the smartest seafood choices you can make. Because sardines are small fish, they are usually much lower in mercury than large predator fish. That matters for brain health. They are also rich in omega-3 fats, especially EPA and DHA. These healthy fats help support blood vessels, heart function, and inflammation balance. And if you eat sardines with their soft bones, you also get calcium and vitamin D. That can support bone strength. And after 60, bone strength matters. A fall can change everything. So a small fish that supports bones, heart, and brain is worth paying attention to. You can eat sardines on whole grain toast. Add them to a salad. Mash them with avocado. Use olive oil and lemon. Keep it simple. Small fish. Big benefit. Now let's look at a lighter option. Wild-caught Pacific cod. Cod is not flashy. It does not get the attention that salmon gets. But for seniors, it can be a quiet hero. It is mild. It is flaky. It is easy to digest. And it gives you lean protein without making the meal feel heavy. That matters because after 60, your body has to work harder to maintain muscle. When muscle declines, balance can become weaker. Walking can feel harder. Getting up from a chair can feel more difficult. And independence can slowly slip away. Cod gives your body protein it can use. It also provides selenium, vitamin B12, and phosphorus. Selenium helps protect your cells from oxidative stress. Vitamin B12 supports nerves, energy, and red blood cell health. Phosphorus helps support bones and teeth. And the best part, cod is easy to cook. Bake it. Steam it. Add it to soup. Use lemon, herbs, garlic, and a little olive oil. Just avoid deep frying it or covering it in salty sauces. Keep it simple. Your food does not need to be fancy to be powerful. If you want a simple what to eat instead list for the week, comment 1 right now. Now let's talk about wild-caught Alaskan salmon. This is one of the best-known fish for heart and brain health. And for good reason. Wild salmon is rich in omega-3 fats, especially DHA. DHA is important for the brain. Your brain depends on healthy fats to help cells communicate clearly. After 60, that support becomes even more important. Omega-3s may also help support flexible blood vessels, healthy triglyceride levels, and a calmer inflammatory response. That is why salmon often shows up in heart-friendly eating plans. Wild salmon also provides high-quality protein, vitamin D, vitamin B12, and selenium. And because it is satisfying, it can help replace less helpful dinner choices. Fried fish sticks, processed meats, salty frozen meals, heavy takeout. Small swaps add up. You do not need to eat salmon every day. 1 or 2 servings a week can be a strong start. Bake it gently. Serve it with vegetables. Add olive oil, lemon, and herbs. That is enough. Simple food can still be powerful food. And now let's talk about one of the most senior-friendly fish of all. Rainbow trout. Rainbow trout deserves more attention. It is clean. It is mild. It is tender. And for many older adults, it is easier to enjoy than stronger-tasting fish. Some people find salmon too rich. Some people find sardines too salty or unfamiliar. But rainbow trout has a softer flavor. That makes it easier to add to a weekly routine. U.S.-raised rainbow trout is often carefully regulated, which can make it a more reliable choice for people who worry about contaminants. It also provides omega-3 fats, B vitamins, potassium, phosphorus, and zinc. These nutrients support the heart, muscles, nerves, bones, and immune system. And that is exactly what many people need after 60. You can bake trout with lemon and parsley. You can pan-sear it lightly with olive oil. You can serve it with soft vegetables for a gentle dinner. The goal is not to make meals complicated. The goal is to make them steady, cleaner, calmer, more supportive. Now let's turn this into a simple 7-day fish plan. Because knowing what to avoid is helpful. But knowing what to do next is what changes your routine. Step 1. Replace 1 risky fish this week. Not everything. Just 1. If you normally eat tuna several times a week, swap one of those meals for sardines or cod. If you often buy farmed tilapia because it is cheap, try rainbow trout instead. If you like mackerel, make sure it is not king mackerel. Choose Atlantic mackerel if it fits your diet, and your doctor says it is safe for you. 1 swap is enough to start. Step 2. Add protein and omega-3s in a steady way. You do not need fish every single day. For many older adults, 2 seafood meals per week is a realistic starting point. 1 meal could be baked cod with vegetables. Another could be sardines on whole grain toast. The next week, you might choose salmon and rainbow trout. That simple rotation gives your body variety. And variety matters after 60. It lowers the chance of getting too much mercury from 1 fish. It also gives your brain, heart, bones, and muscles different nutrients across the week. Step 3. Watch how the fish is cooked. This part matters more than people think. A healthy fish can become less helpful when it is deep fried, covered in salty breading, or served with heavy sauces. Fried fish sandwiches, frozen fish sticks, and salty seafood meals may raise sodium and inflammatory fats. That can work against blood pressure and heart health. So keep your cooking gentle. Bake it. Steam it. Grill it lightly. Use olive oil, lemon, garlic, herbs, and soft vegetables. That is enough. You are not trying to eat perfectly. You are trying to make your meals a little safer than before, a little cleaner than before, a little more supportive than before. And the best part is this. 1 better fish choice can replace 1 risky habit. 1 better dinner can support steadier energy. 1 better week can become a better routine. After 60, your body does not need extreme dieting. It needs consistency. It needs less overload. It needs food that helps it stay calm, strong, and steady. So if you remember only one thing from this video, remember this. Do not just eat fish because someone told you fish is healthy. Choose the fish that supports the body you have today, not the body you had 30 years ago. Now let's bring this all together. Fish can still be one of the best foods for people over 60. but only when you choose wisely. Farmed tilapia, frequent tuna, king mackerel, and questionable imported catfish deserve caution. Not because you should be afraid of food, but because your brain, your heart, and your independence are worth protecting. The better choices are much more encouraging. Sardines can give you omega-3s, vitamin D, and calcium. Pacific cod can give you lean protein that is easy to digest. Wild-caught Alaskan salmon can support your brain, heart, and inflammation balance. Rainbow trout can offer a mild, clean, nutrient-rich option that fits beautifully into a senior-friendly routine. You can feel steadier without strict dieting. You do not have to change your whole life tonight. Just start with one swap. One safer fish. One better cooking method. One label checked more carefully at the store. That is how real change begins. Because after 60, food is not just about calories. It is about memory, balance, circulation, strength, and staying independent long enough to enjoy the people and places you love. If you take blood thinners, heart medication, blood pressure medication, or have kidney disease, diabetes, or liver issues, talk to your doctor before making major changes to your seafood routine. Your food and your medication can affect each other, and you deserve advice that fits your body. Comment 1 if you want the next video tailored to your goal, blood sugar, blood pressure, or cholesterol. And tell me your age range, 60s, 70s, or 80s. I would love to know who is watching and what kind of food guidance would help you most. Because the goal here is simple. Not fear. Not confusion. Not strict dieting. The goal is helping you make smarter choices that protect your heart, support your brain, and keep you strong for the years ahead. Thank you for watching. And remember, the right food choice today can help you feel more steady, more clear, and more confident tomorrow.